Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Re-Age Super Mega Baseball League, and the Buzzards with a come-from-behind victory late in the sixth inning against the Nemesis, as we end up getting the victory in our home opener. And now we turn the ball over to Kerwin Arches. He is our young number 2 ace, our workhorse, and the one who's going to get the start here against the Platypi and Dick Lucas. This will be a tough matchup for us, as the Platypi are a really solid team. Dick Lucas is a really great pitcher, but so is Kerwin Arches, and I feel a lot better about this team this season, so I'm hoping that we can see some success from our crew. I want to change things around at least just a little bit. So we are going to move James into the number 1 spot in the order here. Let's put Carlton at number 2. And then let's bring Chip Duffers lower in the order here. Everything else I'm going to leave the same. And I'm hoping that this will come through for us once again. The offense was a bit quiet until the end of that game, but I'm thinking that they can turn things around this time out. But it's going to be against Dick Lucas, and that's not an easy task. So we head to Colonial Plaza, home of the Platypi. They will be. They'll have an on-fire third baseman in Madoka Hayata, but a couple of tense players in their lineup. We'll see if we can pounce on Dick Lucas, if we can pick apart our prey, and get ourselves another victory and go 2-0 today. Geronimo James will lead things off for the Buzzards. Recently came up with that Tier 3 off-speed hitter trait. Tier 2 contact versus righties activated, batting .333 at the base hit in the 6th inning. That ended up being the game-tying run. And he'll loft one into right center field. He's got enough muscle down into right center, but cut off by Fungo Akiro, and a leadoff single for the Buzzards. And something's cooking already. I think we made the right choice of putting Geronimo in the number 1 spot. Now Carlton, the Tier 2 first pitch slayer, see if he can get on one here. Dick Lucas will throw a strike right at the top of the zone on a slider. And base hit right up the middle, just over the head of Dick. And that's going to be 2 aboard with nobody out. In the top of the first, Saul Morgan looking for his first home run of the year. A high-pressure situation already. And field a double play depth. Low pitch will be active as he takes it one for a strike. And ball inside on the changeup. 1-1 count. Saul will check his swing and hold, and it's a ball high. He gets a low pitch, but he's a little bit late, and it goes foul. It'll be 2-2 to our third baseman. And he chases one. He swings at it. Fair ball. Sliding in safely, and everyone's going to be safe. Knocking the ball down at third was Madoka Hayata, known for her bat, not her defense. She keeps it in the infield, but everyone's safe. And we'll have bases loaded with nobody out for Sturdy Woodman, who's batting .667. So 2 for 3 day last time with an RBI. He came up with a big double. And he grounds to second. Sturdy will hustle into first base. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. Great play by the middle infielders, but it was a slow developing play. Runner out at second, and runners on the corners now with 1 out. Run does score on the fielder's choice, and Jose Tremendo will come up. 1-1 count for Tremendo. Infield a double play depth, checking and holding, ball low. Dick Lucas is tense, and he'll continue to be tense as Jose comes through with a base hit. RBI single for him. Make it 2-0 Buzzards here on the top of the first. Morton Stamberg will come up. He came through with a huge walk-off to 1-run double. Dick tense. Only 1 out so far in this first inning. And Morton looking for a pitch at the top of the zone. Takes a strike. And he pulls one foul, so he falls behind 0-2. Dick could really use a double play right now. Morton, high pitch, sent to deep center field, but it is going to hang up for Akiro. Taking off for third after tagging is Sturdy Woodman. And it'll put the runners on the corners again with 2 outs now. But Morton Stamberg tagged that one. Unfortunately, it was on a line. It didn't get enough hang time. And it's going to be a fly out. Trinity Powers, the rookie looking for her first hit of the year. She falls behind 0-2, and tough out will activate. Lucas still tense. Trinity sends one to deep center field. This one's got some carry underneath it, and that's going to get up and out of here into the batter's eye for Trinity Powers as she powers one into deep center field. 430. And it's her first home run and her first hit, a 3-run shot, will put the Buzzards up 5-0 in the top of the first. And now Chip Duffers will come up. He's also looking for his first hit. Dick Lucas is rattled. 2-2 first pitch prayer. Taken for a strike. 2 outs for Duffers. Looking to see if he can get on base and wreak some havoc with that speed. 2-1 count. And a base hit right over the second baseman. It looked like he may have had a chance. I think that might be Walker runs at second. It looked like he had a chance, but just not get his glove up in time. And that'll keep the inning going. This is going to be Duffers on first with Dick Lucas rattled. Runner takes off immediately on a ball in the dirt, sliding in just under the tag, and that's D on base at second. Pork Bennett now with a runner in scoring position will take a strike, 1-1 count. Dick laboring here, a ground ball to third, and Hayata will toss across the diamond to end the inning. But 5 runs on 6 hits for the Buzzards. The offense wakes up real quick here in the second game of the season, and Dick Lucas throwing nearly 30 pitches to get through that first inning. Hayata was on fire, but drops down to locked-in mojo after she dives to make a play at third base and couldn't. She then grounds to second. Quick first out. And Kale Ferrari will come up, batting .250 on the year. And a grounder on the first pitch to third. Saul Morgan up with it and throws to first in time for out number 2. Christian Vargas will come up now. Hitless on the year. Left fielder comes up. Some sweet shades as he pushes one right up the middle. So what could have been a really quick inning for Kerwin Arches. He's only thrown 3 pitches so far. He's got 2 outs. He allowed the base hit there, and now Jovan Bambino comes up 500. Vargas gets hurt. Javier Cortez on a pulled hammy down the first baseline in the bottom of the first, so things go from bad to worse for the Platypi. And the runner replacing him, cannon arm from, oh, what a play from Jose Tremendo. The newly entered runner tries to stretch that base hit from second to third, and cannon arm from Jose guns him down at third base to end the inning. What a throw. Oh, my God. That was Javier Cortez trying to take off for third. That was a regretful decision for him on the base hit from Jovan Bambino. So we get all 9 batters to the plate in the top of the first. And so a little bit of deja vu here for Dick Lucas, who got out of the inning and went back to tense mojo, but drops immediately back to rattled after giving up the base hit to Geronimo James. And now Carlton Starr will come up. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. Runner takes off. Throw down is in time. Blue Michaels slaps the tag. Great throw from the catcher. That might be Tiny DeGrande, but I'm not 100%. And fisted fouled on the first baseline. 1-2 count. Checked and ball low. Carlton protects the plate, fouls it off 2-2. And a hard hit ball to third, or to short. Bloop backhands and tosses to first, out number 2. Saul Morgan 1 for 1 with a single. Looking to see if he can get a low pitch right in his breadbasket. He'll send out to the stands, give somebody a souvenir. And instead he gets a low pitch, but just pushes it up the middle for a base hit. And a 2-out single will keep Dick teetering at that tense and rattled mojo. With 2 outs for Sturdy Woodman, 0 for 1 with an RBI. It was a fielder's choice. 40 pitches for Lucas already. Ball inside, and Sturdy, off the glove of Dion Base. Jovan comes running in, will get it in quickly to hold the runner at second. But it's going to be a single, I believe. Let's take a look. Yes, it's a single for Sturdy Woodman as he hits the ball hard to second base. And Joanna Heater will finally pull Dick Lucas, who can't get out of the second. It's bad news for the bullpen of the Platypi. Joanna getting her first start of the year, or first appearance of the year. Tier 2 Elite Four-Seam Fastball, Tier 2 Wild Thing. And with a huge hole in the left side, Jose Tremendo comes through with his second hit of the day. And with 2 outs, we have runners on our bases loaded. And Morton Stanberg will come up. He went hard to center field last time, but hung up for the center fielder. I'll take a first pitch strike here. Joanna over 100 miles on the gun. 104 on that one, low and away. And he doesn't need it to be in the top of the zone as Morton Stanberg with a grand slam. Left field, he went Oppo Taco on that one. Pitch low in the zone. Joanna trying to get him out of his element, and he's not going to be, as he gets a grand slam. You see the Buzzards celebrating here at Colonial Plaza, and I'm starting to see fans funneling out of the stadium as it's 9-0 here in the top of the second. 4 runs on the grand slam, all with 2 outs. And a base hit up the middle. That was Trinity Powers with her second hit of the day and of her career. She'll be aboard for Chip Duffers, who's 1 for 1 with a single. And Joanna Heater not doing much better than what we saw out of Dick Lucas, excuse me. Not much speed over at first base. And Chip fouls one back. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Ball way low. That's a Wild Thing pitch right there. Good job from the catcher trying to keep that one in his glove, but a grounder to second finally ends the inning. We're through 1.5 innings here. The Buzzards offense, 9 runs on 12 hits through 2 innings. Blute Michaels getting his first at-bat of the game. Hitless on the year, intense. Tier 2 rally starter is activated. He yanks one down the left field line, but it will tail out of play. 1-1 count, and yeah, he runs into one. Kerwin Arches makes a mistake, left center field, and way out of here. Bloop Michaels with anything but a bloop on that one. 450 to left center field, his first home run, first hit of the game or of the year, and he gets his mojo back, of course. So Tiny DeGrande will come up. He has hit in every at-bat. Tier 2 rally starter, Tier 2 first pitch slayer. And he slays one to second base. Chip Duffers with the backhand over to first in time. That's going to be out number 1. It's 9-1 Buzzards in the bottom of the second with 1 out for Helena Bigsby, who's tense. She yanks one down the first base line. It's over the head of Sturdy Woodman, and Jose Tremendo getting to it so fast that cannon arm activating again, and Helena having to hold at first on a ball she hits into the corner. She gets her mojo back. She'll be on first with 1 out for Fungo Akiro, and Kerwin Arches hasn't been great to start this season or to start this game. Of course, he has so much wiggle room. 0-2 count, and Fungo Akira with a little hack that drops into center field. Geronimo will toss it in. Runners on first and second with 1 out for D on base. Hitless on the year has Tier 2 RBI 0 activated with a runner on second. Infield at double play depth. Kerwin trying to get a ground ball here. Got a first pitch strike at the top of the zone. Second pitch strike at the top of the zone. And that would have been strike 3, but he protects the plate, and it bloops it foul. It lands out of play. 1-2 count. And Chip. Oh, what a play from Chip Duffers as a ball got lofted into center field. Shallow, but Chip was playing towards the middle, and he's able to track that one down. Runner on second. Ventures off the bag way too far. So Chip just tosses to Carlton Starr. What a great play from Dion Base on the diving catch. Pork Bennett, tough luck on that one. And a quick out. Going back to that double play to end the bottom of the second. Just a mistake from the base runner. venturing way too far off the bag, and it was an easy double play from Chip. 0-2 count here for Geronimo, who takes strike 3. Out number 2, and Carlton will come up 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch Slayer is activated here for the first pitch of the at-bat. Joanna Heater is tense. And it's going to be a ball. She throws a curve. She'll also get a strike on the fastball. And a fastball diving play from Bloop Michaels. So the middle infielders for the Platypi showing the leather in that inning, as both make a diving attempt towards the line and to catch one just above the ground. And that's a quick inning for the Buzzards offense. Kerwin right back out to the mound, facing off against Lockton Hayata. And we'll get her out for the second time today. She pops up in the infield. Star catches that, and that's out number 1. Here comes Gail Ferrari. 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, he grounds to second base. I think that's the second time he's done that. And 2 quick outs for the Platypi and for Kerwin Arches. Cortez came in to replace the injured fielder in that last inning, or in the first inning, then got caught trying to trying to reach third base on a base hit. He grounds to third. Oh, what a play from Jose Tremendo. I don't know why I said he grounds to third. I completely was out of my mind there. He lines one to right field, and I thought it was dropping for sure, but Jose Tremendo with a sliding play makes the catch to end the inning. Joanna still tense, facing off against Saul Morgan. Saul looking for his first home run. Loves those pitches at the bottom of the zone. Batting 600. Oh, he gets a low pitch. He sends it to deep right field. This one's carrying. It's got a chance. Oh, it's out of here. And the offense continues. Saul Morgan with his first home run of the year. First home run is a buzzard. It goes 403, and it's now 10-1. So we gave up that home run to Bloop Michaels. We get it right back with that shot from Saul Morgan. Let's see how many times I can do this. Surdy Woodman looking for his first home run of the year. Oh, he grounds into the right center field, and it's going to get to Fungo Akiro. It's going to be a base hit for Woodman as he stays hot. Jose Tremendo looking for his first home run of the year. Locked in after that sliding play. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI single. Jillian Schneider will come in to replace Joanna Heater. Quickly throws the ball low and away for strike here, catches the corner. Tier 2 elite, 4-seam fastball. She has 3 different fastballs and a changeup, so not a lot of movement on her pitches. 1-2, and it gets him chasing there, as I think that was the 2-seam. Sails high and away, and ends up getting Jose Tremendo to strike out. That'll be out number 1, and now Morton Stanberg will take a ball inside. He hit that grand slam in the last inning, and he hits this high pitch to deep right center field, and that one gets up and over. That low wall in right field is a vulnerable spot for defenders. 401 for Morton Stanberg, his second home run of the game, his second home run of the season, and it's now 7 RBIs on the year. Holy moly. Powers 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. First pitch swinging, pulls a foul. Chases one low and away on the changeup. Tough out activates on the 0-2. Ball low. And that one's going to be pulled foul. We'll do it again. Powers will loft one into right field, but it'll land foul. Trinity fights another one off. Good battle here for her. 1-2 count. She fouls another one. Looking to be a tough out in this at-bat. She'll take a ball low and away. 2-2. And she lost one into left center field. That's going to get down. Rolls all the way to the wall. Trying to get to it quickly is Cortez. He's going to throw it in, but Trinity Powers slides into second with a double. She is now a triple shy of the cycle. Something I don't expect we'll see from her in this game, or really ever. And Chip will come up 1 for 2 with the single. Schneider now tense. And Duffers sends one to left field. That one's carrying, but up at the warning track is Cortez. Hauls it in about 2 steps away from the wall. And that's a long fly out for Chip Duffers, not known for his power, but he almost put one out. And now Pork Bennett. I hope he runs into one. Grounder will drop in front of Bloop Michaels. And a misplay from Helena. Bigsby can't make the catch. She loses her mojo on that error. And it will be an error. Wow, Bloop Michaels with a great play. Tosses to first. You'd think that's an easy out to end the inning, but instead runners on the corners, and now we are at the top of the lineup once again. And Geronimo James comes up. Tier 2 contact versus righties. Schneider still tense. Gets a strike there. It's a 2-1 count. Schneider over 20 pitches in this inning, and she came in to replace Joanna Heater, who started the inning. And coming through with another base hit is Geronimo James. One run scores on the RBI single from James. It's now 12-1. My gosh, this game is getting away from us here. One for 3 on the day is Carlton with a single. Takes a first pitch strike. Slayer trait gone. Late on that one, he fouls it off and he's down 0-2. And inside out will land foul down the third baseline. Carlton will get one down into left center field. How long will this one roll? It gets cut off by Fungo Akiro, but Carlton will slide into second base, and 2 runners come around to score as Geronimo James almost catches up to his teammate. I think that was, who was that, Pork Bennett or Sturdy Woodman? And Saul Morgan will come up for his second at-bat in this inning. He started things off with a home run, and he hits one hard into right field. It took a weird hop there, but Jovan Bambino will corral that, tosses home, holds the runner at third, and runners on the corners for Sturdy Woodman. 2 for 3 with the RBI, or with 2 singles and an RBI, looking for his first home run of the year. Still trying to will that into existence. Schneider now rattled over 30 pitches in this inning. Sturdy with a 2-0 count. He swings at one and fouls it off 2-1. And he muscles one into right center field. It gets down, bounces off the wall, heads to center field. Jovan Bambino will get to it. Sturdy Woodman with a double. Holy moly, this offense is not giving up here today. Now Jose comes up. He struck out in his earlier at bat. Will now have to face off against Ted's Max Texas. First pitch foul. Max already about half stamina. Gets ahead in the count here, 0-2. Not a great first game of the season for Max Texas, it looks like. But he does get the strikeout on 3 pitches against Jose Tremendo. 7 runs here in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the inning. It'll go 4-5-6 for the Platypi. Don't know how much fight they have left in them as Kerwin Arches has been cruising. Outside of the home run he allowed to, dirt throw from Carlton Starr. And that's an error, allowing the runner to reach. And as I say that, Arches is cruising. He suddenly has a runner on first with Bloop Michaels coming up, who already hit a home run today. A liner to Morgan. Great reaction time at the hot corner for Saul Morgan. That'll be out number 1. Now Tiny DeGrande will come up. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. Will not have rally starter with a runner on first. Such a niche trait. Really most valuable off the bench when you can plan for it. Gets strike number 2 here in Arches 1-2 count. We'll get a grounder to second. Duffers to Starr. To Woodman, then that's a double play to end the inning. So great redemption there from Carlton Starr after the throwing error to start the inning. He helps finish off the double play. Now Morton Stanberg will come up 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. We'll see how far can he go. Pops one foul out of play. Max Texas, one of the better pitchers in the league, will get Stanberg to fly out to left field. There's out number 1. Trinity Powers up for the cycle watch. She's locked in. 3 for 3 with a home run, a single, a double. She hits one to deep left center field. That one's carrying. It's going to be up against the wall, and it gets out of here. So Trinity says, you know what? I don't care if I'm not going to get a triple. I'll just take the extra base. She hits her second home run of the game. Goes 435. And it's now 17-1. This is insane. I wonder how many runs I've seen score in a 6-inning game. I have a lot of games that I'd have to shuffle through to find out, but this might be a record, folks. 17 runs, and we're only in the 5th. With 1 out for Chip Duffers. He almost hit a home run in his last at-bat. Whoa! Max gets a very, very lucky call on the outside corner. Poor Chip frozen as he's taking way outside, and Max gets the strike call. Gets the strike out, and then gets a grounder to second. So Pork Bennett grounds out to end the inning. A home run from Trinity Power is all we saw happen in the 5th, but it's still 17-1 as we head to the bottom of the inning. We'll start with Helena Bigsby. Helena with a single, got her mojo back, and then she ended up with an error that dropped her mojo again. Pork Bennett gets replaced by Evan Chukoff. This is a defensive replacement. Chukoff will have to show some action right away, but ends up getting called off by Saul Morgan. Pop up in foul territory is out number 1, and now Akiro comes up 1 for 1. This is his second at-bat of the game here in the 5th. Pops up, and Kerwin Arches calls it just off the mound on the first base side. Catches that for out number 2. He on base now will not have RBI 0. He's 0 for 1, though. I believe he lined out to second or something. Ball catches the corner. That one will be fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Stays alive on that foul. Kerwin looking for the strikeout. Just misses the bottom of the zone. And a grounder to short. Should do it. Carlton makes a nice throw this time, and that's going to end the inning. So 1-2-3 in the 5th. Go the Platypi. Kerwin Arches through 5 already. Has only allowed 5 hits and 1 run. And we'll start at the top of the lineup for the 5th time as Geronimo James 3 singles already. See if he can reach base again. He fouls one off. Max tired. Over 12 pitches now. 0-2. Ball stays inside. It's 1-2 now. And Geronimo goes opposite field, tailing away from Cortez, but he tracks it down. That'll be out number 1. Carlton 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. He is tense, however, after a throwing error a couple of innings ago. First pitch swinging, and Slayer is not answered. No, that doesn't make sense. A liner to short will be out number 2. Saul Morgan will come up 4 for 4 with a home run and 3 singles. Gets the low pitch he's looking for, but it's called a strike. Strike 2 called. 0-2 to Morgan. Low pitch. Diving play from D on base. He gets up, throws it to first in time to end the inning. So great defensive gem from D on base. Last chance for the Platypi. They're down by 16 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. They'll start with their locked-in third baseman, who's 0 for 2 today. And Hayata, diving play from Sturdy Woodman, will get up and toss the Arches out number 1. What a defensive play from the first baseman. Sturdy Woodman, not known for his defense, but he has been showing flashes of brilliance in these last couple of seasons. Arches with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th will get ahead at 0-2 to Gail Ferrari. Ball inside. Ball outside, 2-2. Gale pops up, shallow center. Coming in on it is Geronimo James. Will call that and catch it for out number 2. Javier Cortez, last hope for the Platypi, 0 for 1 today. Came in as a pinch runner to relieve an their injured left fielder. I don't remember his name. Locked in Kerwin Arches. Will serve one to deep right field. Up against the warning track and calling it is Jose Tremendo. Looks like he's got enough room, and he will hauls it in a quick 1-2-3 sixth inning. Buzzards blow out the Platypi 17-1. 17 runs on 21 hits with an error for the Buzzards. 1 run on 5 hits and an error for the Platypi. That run came in the second inning off the bat of Bloop Michaels, a home run. Only 4 other hits scattered throughout this game, and no other runner reached base for the Platypi. On the Buzzards, I don't even know how to sum this up. Trinity and Saul Morgan both get 4 hit days. We had home runs, 2 home runs from Powers, 2 home runs from Stanberg, 6 RBIs for Stanberg, 4 RBIs for Powers, 2 RBIs for Woodman and Carlton Starr, and home run or RBIs from both Geronimo James, Saul Morgan, and Jose Tremendo. Just offense up the wazoo. Everyone got a hit except for Pork Bennett. He did reach base on, I believe, on an error, and then scored a run. Chip Duffers with a quiet 1-for-4 day at the bottom of the lineup. Everyone else at least had 2 hits, and a lot of production from this Buzzards offense. I love what we're seeing from them early in the season. Lucas gets the loss. He goes 1 2/3, give up nine hits, 7 earned runs, and 1 home run. Every pitcher in this game for the Platypi allowed an earned run, at least 1 earned run, and at least 1 home run. Not a good outing for the Platypi. They looked really good last year, but nothing like what we saw last year. Kerwin cruised. He was just coasting through this one. He goes a complete game, allowing just 1 earned run. It was a solo home run to Bloop Michaels. He gives up 5 total hits and no strikeouts either. That's interesting. No walks. He gets the win. So it'll be Powers, Steenberg, Morgan as your top 3. And holy moly, I was not expecting that type of outpour from our offense, but it gives me a lot of hope for this season. Woo! We get to see another workhorse on the mound for the Buzzards as they're sitting at 2-0, and Carouse will be facing off against Charlemagne Charleston. Interesting fact: if you missed the offseason video, we actually had Charleston as our number 3 starter, but we replaced him for Carouse due to a few freed up funds in our plan. So in our budget, excuse me. So we were able to replace Charleston with Carouse. We'll see if that was the right move next time. What happened since the game ended? Well, we have a chance for DeJesus to gain an elite cut fastball. Yes, please. We have a chance for Zane Mills to gain a screwball. Chance for Woodman to gain wild thrower with a boost in speed, but a chance to and 1 power loss. I don't know if I'll do that one. And then Brick Towers gets +3 junk by default, so he continues to get better, which is crazy. All right, so let's see. Zane is 29. I don't know how much I want to develop him, but 1 junk and 1 accuracy probably doesn't hurt. We definitely want to do this one for Ansel. It'd be nice to see him get Rally Stopper. So let's just do this right now. 4 junk, 1 fielding, -2 velocity. Chance for 4 more junk. We will get it. Holy moly. +8 junk now. And a chance to gain Rally Stopper. Unfortunately, will not get that one. He goes up to max loyalty now. Chip Duffers with a chance to gain some with contact and fielding. Ugh, I don't know about that one. Not going to do this for Jose. See, Sturdy. You know what? I think I will do this. He's a first baseman. He barely ever throws the ball. So I don't think we have to worry about wild thrower. Plus, it would be a tier 1, so it's not that big a deal if he does get it. I'm going to take the chance here, just to help him get some speed here. He loses 1 power. I think that's fine. And he avoided wild thrower. He didn't get the extra speed boost, so gets a little bit quicker. DeJesus, we are definitely going to do this one. He'll get 4 velocity. He does lose 2 accuracy, which is unfortunate. And the elite cut fastball would only be at tier 1, but I would absolutely consider reevaluating some things to give him that at least at tier 2. So let's go ahead and try it. 4 velocity, -2 accuracy, does not get the bonus 2, which would have made him at 99, and he doesn't get the elite cut fastball. It's not going to put him at S tier either. He's at 97 velocity, 90 junk. I do hate how low his accuracy is, though. Um, I'm fine. I guess let's do this for a chip. You know what? I'm just gonna keep spending the money here. Contact and fielding up one. That's all we get. And then this one for Zane. Yeah, let's give him the boost. Nothing going there. He just gets the one junk and one accuracy. So spending some money because we have it. We have 17 over 17 million in surplus still. So, or I mean, in PDO funds that we've accumulated so far. So we have a lot of room to spend some extra there. But holy moly, things are looking good for the Buzzards. We're sitting at 2-0. We will be facing off against the rival Overdogs, who are sitting at 1-1, and it'll be really interesting to see if we can capitalize on Charlemagne Charleston, and also whether Ansel Carouse can be showing as a third ace for us. Great outing from Kerwin Arches, and that is where we're going to leave things. I appreciate all of you for watching this content. I hope that you're having fun with this Buzzards team like I am, especially after that big win, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Bye, everybody.